Alright, so hello everyone. I'm Melteeth, and I have with me,
I'm Boss Kinda Segue. Sup?
yes, Sup. And today we're going to be casting, this is day one of the Valcast Open Season 1.
Yep.
So, this is a 32-player tournament organized by Trojan Virus, and with the prize, I believe, I actually have to check the Team Liquid post, the prizes were, see here, there's three of them, and it was whoever chose to get them, it was like winner gets first choice of prize. So it's Humble Indie Bundle,
Hmm.
Lightfish, and a beta key to Tribes of Send.
That is such a good beta. I've spent so much time playing that since I got my beta key.
I actually don't have much of an interest in PC FPSs, so I have not played it. But we're actually going into our first game now of this
Yep.
tournament that we'll be casting, and so this is a 32 team person tournament. Every matchup in the winners bracket is a best of three, but the losers bracket is only best of one. So you want to try to stay in the winners bracket to have a better chance.
Yeah, very true. And it does look like Assassin is our Zerg, and he is in Silver League, and his opponent, Serotonin, is a Master League Protoss, if I looked at the profiles correctly.
Oh, serotonin. Excuse me while I go to sleep. For anyone who doesn't get that joke, serotonin is the chemical that causes sleepiness. I believe it is. Or is that the one that
Yeah.
causes happiness?
Oh no, Serotonin's happiness, melatonin's sleepiness.
Okay. So, I'll introduce
It's
the
hard to
players here.
remember.
Spawning here in the right position of MLG Shattered Temple is our light blue Protoss, Serotonin. And someone's lagging, it's me. And then spawning here in the left position, so cross spawns on this matchup, it is our red Zerg, Assassane. Now,
Yeah.
I casted Assassinate because he participated in the Nebraska Esports StarCraft 2 Open that I casted about a month ago. He
Hmm.
did, I believe he did decently well on it. He got,
Uh,
he did okay with the group stage, and then he was able to progress into a decent level in the bracket, I believe.
that's it's very good. I don't know either player since it's my first time casting either of them.
So, Serotonin is choosing not to do a Forge Fast Expand, but do a one-base play. This is
Uh,
definitely a good choice.
yeah, I like that on this map. I don't think you can forge fast expand on this map just because of the width
Well,
of your
Naniwa could.
natural. Well, Naniwa can forge fast expand wherever he wants and then lose to Alinok.
Yep. And Serotonin is obviously not Naniwa, so he'll just be doing a one-base play.
Yeah, and it looks like Assassine is going to be going for a hatch first or a really late pull. I don't really like hatch first against Protoss. I think it's a little too risky because it
Especially
can
if
get.
the, it works if the Protoss Forge Fast expands.
Yeah, but this is just going to get blocked for a little bit and force Assassinate to put down his spawning pool. His gas is down now.
So he'll be going for a kind of a quick speed links, and the pool is going down, and
Hmm.
actually Serotonin's no, he's still blocking the pool just a little bit. And this is
Yeah,
that's really annoying to
and
assassinate.
Assassinate's still not building any pro drones during that time, so his money got a little bit high there. 150 gas before that pool even went, or extra minerals before that pool even went down.
But Serotonin's just looking like a very typical opening. Nothing too strange out or out of the ordinary. Just the
Yeah,
standard wall in.
a little misplaced on the cyber core though,
Oh
as
yeah,
this will not
that
be
is not
one based on
zealot
the cell.
height.
Yeah.
So that could come to haunt him in the future if Assassinate noticed that he could have thrown down got a couple fast links and been able to break that wall. And he did see the positioning, so it doesn't look like he's doing that. He's just getting two lings and not any more.
Yeah. I guess that's okay, especially since he is behind right now. If we look at the unit tab, he only has 15 workers to the 21 of Protoss, so investing a lot in Lings, unless he's going to kill his opponent, is very risky.
And actually, the first zealot from Serotonin is just coming to do a bit of early aggression. Four more lings in production, but there's no way he's going to kill off this hatch.
Yeah, no, I think when these Zerglings pop, he should be able to just surround the Zealot
Although the Zealot stays right
Yeah.
there, he could get good positioning and do more than his fair share of damage. Oh, but he's
Looks
just
like it's gonna
trying.
just run away though.
He's trying to run to the Stalker. And
Yeah, I think he'll be able to get there just fine.
and nice
Soccer
little
gonna
stutter
clean up
step there,
all
and
of these.
actually, that Stalker there, he might actually have a decent chance.
Yeah. But the Lings are gonna try and surround the Stalker.
Misses though.
Yeah. Missing again, forcing Assassinate to fall back. Probably gonna lose this Overlord here. That's not gonna be good.
More links coming down. Oh, Serotonin needs to be paying attention. This Stalker's down to shields. Well, is he gonna lose the Stalker?
That would be pretty bad.
He's dancing around a bit. The Zealot's not fast enough. Oh, the
Not
Stalker's
really
down.
kiting correctly though.
Stalker's down to 12 HP, 4, and
And the Stalker
Stalker's
does
dead.
fall. That is
And
pretty big.
a bunch more links coming down from Assassinate, and he will hold this.
Yeah, very good control on those Lings.
And actually, Serotonin lost more with that. With that Stalker and Zealot going down, Serotonin
Yeah.
has 325 resources lost to Assasinate's 125.
Yeah, we do see that the Forge and the expansion are down for Serotonin though.
And the first cannon
He's gonna
coming
try and
along.
tickle the Overlord to death.
But really, even though Serotonin lost a lot with that attack, it's given him the ability to just... Give him the ability to get his expansion out, although I really do not like this pylon placement.
Which one?
At Serotonin's natural. This pylon
Oh
is
yeah.
open. You usually want to put the pylon near the gas, and then you can do that wall in with one pylon. And
This wall-in actually isn't tight, it doesn't appear. I think Lynx can squeeze between the Forge and the pylon. Yeah,
yeah,
that is not...
that's not tight. There's an opening there.
Yeah.
That's pretty bad, actually. I mean, you said
Yes,
Serotonin was a Masters level player. That should be above him.
yeah, I think that's what it said when I checked his... Unless I got the two players mixed up.
I know Assassinate is not Masters.
Okay. Then no, then Serotonin is Masters.
And Assassinate is getting a macro hatch, and finally getting a couple more gases up.
Yep.
Because he'll need the gas for the Roach Warren and the incoming lair.
Yeah. Important thing to note though is Assassinate is still pretty far behind on workers. Even with these 5 just popping. That is definitely not a place to be Zerg.
Yeah, Serotonin has been very diligent with this, but if Assassinate goes for Mutas, which is entirely possible, because that's just what you do in the ZVP matchup, Serotonin's gonna have problems. He only has one Stalker. He is getting his Twilight Council, so he'll be able to get High Templars in a little bit. So
Yeah.
and he is getting Blink now, so looks like he's pretty much preemptively saying that he's going to be defending Mutas.
I think that's a safe bet. Mutas are really good on this map. As they can just sort of hide behind the main up on
Oh,
this cliff.
it is not going to be Mutas, it's Infestors.
No, Fisters.
With 24 Lings just coming out. So Assassinate might be going for 2 base all-in.
Yeah, that's what it appears to be right now.
But
Ling, Roach, Fester all in. That could be pretty good, but there's an Immortal coming out for
and there are
Serotonin.
a lot of sentries here.
Yeah.
So that if with proper control, Serotonin could be able to hold this on. You need to be careful. These 2 Zealots are working down the rocks, and
Yeah, they're gonna get captured. No, no.
not the best force fields, not trapping anything, not really blocking anything either. Oh, but there's some
There we
nice
go.
ones, and a
It's
lot
there.
of Lings are just gonna get cleaned up with this. And there's Immortal just doing everything, and yeah, that failed.
Yeah, there were some very good force fields there after the initial 3. The initial 3 not so good, but after that he seemed to figure it out.
And that Assassinate is on a big back foot now. He's getting Pathogen Glands and 3 Infestors and a bunch more Roaches, but really, Serotonin, I think it'd be wrong for Serotonin to push this for a win. He's just going to take down these rocks, get his 3rd, and go for macro, because he knows he has to think he has a massive worker advantage, because Assassinate just spent a lot of larva getting that army out.
Yeah, that's very true. I think it would be very good for him to expand. Maybe even double expand to the gold.
I'd say double expanding to the gold is risky. I do like what he's doing though. He's gonna get one expansion and he's going up to Colossus.
Yeah, Colossus are a good game-ending unit for Protoss. He really needs to warp these two gateways into warp gates, though. There they go. He had two gateways just sort of sitting as gateways for a decent amount of time.
Oh, and a bit of a missed time there from Assassinate. Pathogen Glands isn't finished, but 3 Infestors already came out. So
Ooh,
they
that's never pleasant.
usually you don't want to start the Infestors until Pathogen Glands about 20% done, but he started them early.
Yeah, so these will not have the fungals that they should have.
And actually, Assassinate is going for a Burrowed Infestor play. That's a bit risky considering there's an Observer just sitting here for Serotonin and another one with his main army. The Burrow's not going to
Yeah.
help at all. And I think Serotonin's going for it now.
Yeah, not the best force fields there.
Oh, but nice
Good
one.
force field on the ramp.
Only hits the 2 Immortals with the Fungal, and that wasn't going to be enough. He needs to get a lot more Fungals for this win, but, you know, there's only a couple Infestors left. 16
Serotonin not actually controlling this army at all. Just on an A move, it looks like.
Well, he doesn't really need to be. These are not the best Fungals out of Assassinate, and just keeping up those force
Oh,
fields
double
with the
force
wall.
field on the ramp. That was unnecessary.
He missed the first one. There was a little gap
Okay.
for Lings to get through.
Okay.
There are a bunch of Lings left, but now Assassinate is on one base, and yeah, it's going to
There's
be
the
GG.